Hello again, everyone. 'Tis the season to do this great request. It's Last Christmas by Wham. Listening through this song, I feel like the drum part was created by one person with 3 arms on a drum machine. It just has that sound about it, that nice evenness, and that snare drum sound definitely has that 80s feel. Also, some of the fills are a little bit weird because the hi-hats keep playing while we're trying to play a fill on the snare drum. So if that gives you a few issues, just leave the hi-hats out, focus on the snare drum, and I think you'll still sound really great playing the song. I'm going to break things down 4 bars at a time. The beat itself is quite simple, but at the end of every 4 bars, there's a little bit of a fill or a little bit of a change. So here we go. Here's the beginning. Here we go with the next 4 bars. That fill right there is an excellent example of something that's a little bit weird to play underneath the hi-hats. So if that's the case, just drop the hi-hats out, especially at the end of the bar, and just use both your hands to play the snare drum fill. Alright, moving on. Here's another 4 bars. This is where the lyrics have come in. And straight on to the next 4 bars. Here's what I would do with that fill to make it a little bit easier. Moving on, the next bit is pretty straightforward, so I'll take this in 8 bars. I'll show you 8 more bars, then I'll play a big chunk of the song, and then I'll try and explain what I can work out in terms of how this whole pattern loops throughout the song. It's pretty weird, but I think I found a pattern. So anyway, here's the last 8 bars of this section. If you've kept up with all the drum parts so far, then you've covered everything you need to play this song. From there, we loop back to start verse 2, but the drum part doesn't loop right back to the beginning, it loops back to bar 5, skipping the first 4 bars. Then we play right through verse 2, right through the chorus, and when we loop back again, we skip the next 4 bars and start in bar 9. So it's a little bit of a weird way to loop that drum part, but it just kind of gives it a flow right throughout the song and seems to be a bit mysterious, even though there is a bit of a pattern there. I'm going to play a big chunk of verse 2 right through to the chorus and put the transcription up on the screen so you can follow along, and then you can work out how that's going to loop for the rest of the song. Here we go. So like I said before playing through that section, from there, we loop back to the second line of that big chunk. Hopefully you can find the pattern there, that way you'll be able to play the whole song note for note, but otherwise, just take those elements that I've shown you and jam along with the song because it's a pretty cruisy piece and it's something that is very fun to play at this time of year. Thanks for an excellent year everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you in 2020.